Come in, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Neil Wiley, and today we will be working on every McDonald's car park aficionado's favourite car, the Vauxhall Corsa. This is the Model D from 2007. I am by no means a skillful or qualified electrometronical engineer, but today we are going to be working on a problem we have with our fan. So you can, on off it's off, on 1 it's off, on 2 it's working, 3 it's working, and on 4 it is off, right? So it's been temperamental and going on and off recently, so what I believe is that there may be a problem with the resistor. So we're going to take it apart and we're going to have a little look-see, and we're going to see if we can help you get this bad boy out. The resistor is located in the passenger side of the vehicle underneath the glove box, as you can see. If you're a thin guy, you can get access to it just by crawling under. If you are a big chungus like myself, then you might have to remove the glove box. Today we are going to remove the glove box and do it that way. The glove box is held in by 4 T20s. So as you can see, this is Torx head T20. If you don't have a T20, I could advise using a flat-headed screwdriver that fits from point to point. The screws are located here, here, underneath here, and here. To get into the screws, you're going to have to bend yourself into a funny angle. The angle that I go in from is from the side. I go in on my side, on my back, and reach the screws like this. From here you can turn them out. Just like that. Now I'm going to take out the other 3 screws, and you're going to get a view that people would normally only see on OnlyFans. Once you've put in your 4 Torx bolts somewhere safe, you can now pull out the glove box. There's a rubber seal going down here. Once you pull it away from that, it'll just come out as so. Now, as you can see, you've got much better access to the resistor if you're a chunky boy like myself. The resistor itself is situated in the passenger side underneath where the glove box would have originally been. We can see our actual housing for the fan itself. We can see our ducting for the air to go through. And under here, you can see these wires going up to the resistor itself. You can see that the resistor is held in. It is a 6mm bolt. When I take it out, I tend to slot it so that in the worst case scenario, I can always use a flat-headed screwdriver to get it out. It is steel going into plastic, therefore the plastic is soft and is easily removable. I'll show you how to do that now. We have swapped our Torx T20 head over for a 6mm socket. This one is a 12 point. It would also work if you had a 6 point. The resistor is this piece here, and the bolt we'll be removing, or the screw we'll be removing, is this one here. So let's commence removal. As mentioned, very easy to remove, soft plastic. When we pull a resistor out, we can have a little look at it and we can see what's going on. So it looks okay from this side. We'll turn it over. We can see that there is extensive damage to the insulation on this side here. What I've also noticed is that it's hit up so much at the contacts, it seems to have actually melted the wiring at this point in time. I'm by no means an electronical engineer, so I will be replacing the resistor and hoping that it was a fault with the resistor, and I suppose I'll see if this is a problem later on. Those of you who are more experienced with electrics, I'm sure you'd do some testing. Please feel free to chime in the comments. I'm just going to do a replacement today. To remove the resistor from its plug socket, squeeze this, pull up, and it comes free. So now what I'm going to do is take my new resistor, which you can see is in much better condition, and I will just simply plug it until it clicks and replace it in the hole. It might be an idea to actually tape up these so that they can't actually so that the copper can't touch each other between these wires. I think I might actually do that just now and come back to you in a minute. Okay, off camera I have removed the wiring. I have cleaned the ends, I have replaced the wiring and re-wrapped the wiring. I did it off camera on the account that stuffing feathers up your butt does not make you an elec chicken. So we'll move on with the rest of the show. Okay, so we have our redone plug here. We're going to put the resistor in here, push it in until it clicks. You'll notice that this will go over and click that into place. Then it's just a case of putting it back in the hole that it came from. Putting your glove box back in, make sure you get the little seal on the far side around the edge, and what that'll do is it'll help hold it in place while you put your screws in. So again, remember, it's a T20 Torx head. I'll take off my 6mm that I used for the resistor, put this bad boy on, and take your Torx bolts from where you safely stored them, and you can put them back in place. Note the angle that I'm holding my driver at. It's not straight up or straight forward, it's at a slight angle, and this way they'll go on nice and easy. So there's two, and remember on the bottom, on the far left and the far right, you've got your other two. Again, remember the angle that I'm bending in at on my side, and again these ones kind of go up at 45 degrees when you're screwing them back in. They don't need to be super tight, it's just going into plastic. So it just needs enough to grip well. And there we are. Resistor replaced, glove box back in, and we're going to test it by switching on the car and testing the fan. So now that it's in, that's all back together again. It will work. I know it'll work anyway because I've already tested it, but now I'm going to show you guys me testing it. So I'll switch the car on, and we'll try number one. It's coming through. Number 2, you can hear it. Number 3, hear it even louder. Number 4, nice and strong. So that's us, we have fixed it. Good luck, folks.